If you're a fan of Dodge, the chances are you know this iconic Dodge Demon 170 and the 2018 Dodge Demon, as they both took the world by storm when they were initially released. But what if I told you that neither one of these cars is the original or the only Dodge Demon that Dodge has ever released? But for that, we have to go way back, all the way to the 1970s, when Plymouth, which was a brother company to Dodge, released a car called the Plymouth Duster, and this car quickly rose in fame as it was both affordable and fast. And of course, with Dodge being the big brother company, they wanted in on this newfound fame this A-body style car was getting. So in 1971, just a year later, Dodge announced their own version of essentially the same car called the Dodge Dart Demon. And this car used the basic Duster shell with Dodge's stylus fitting on a Dart front clip with these revised Frenched taillights. And believe it or not, this actually worked for Dodge, as this car became quite popular among his fans, and this car, just like the Duster, was affordable with engines ranging from a 170 cubic inch slant 6 all the way to a 5.6 liter or 340 cubic inch big block V8 engine used for the Dodge Demon 340 trim that was known as the fastest versions of these Demons. And when I started doing research about this video, I really thought to myself, what did people back in the 1970s think of a car being called a Demon? And it's safe to say that people were not happy at all with this name or the way Dodge went about advertising it, with the logo of the car being a literal devil holding a pitchfork with the word spelled out. And all of that really did bother the citizens, and in retaliation they decided to send lengthy complaints to Chrysler like a bunch of Karens looking to talk to the manager. Now, the advertising aside, the Dodge Dart Demon 340 was a hit during its time, as it could do the 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds and a quarter mile in 14.4 seconds at 98 miles per hour, with both being quite impressive for a muscle car of the time, especially with the car weighing only 3,400 pounds, and add the fact that there is an optional 4-speed manual transmission available as well, and you have yourself a true American muscle car. 1972 was the second and the final production year of the Dodge Dart Demon, and the main difference between the 2 years is the grills, the parking lamps, the metal for the 1972 side emblems, and revised side marker lights. Now, another thing Dodge did announce in 1972 was the electronic ignition that was made available for the 72 version, but the bad news for performance lovers for the second year was that this car saw its compression being lowered and a use of 360 heads on the 340 cubic inch engine, which in return dropped the horsepower numbers from 275 to 245. But honestly, that did not stop the sale of these cars one bit, as Dodge managed to sell over 180,000 of these vehicles during that 2-year span. But by 1973, they had to put an end to all the complaints and finally obliged and renamed this car the Dodge Dart Sport to hopefully not offend anyone anymore. Now, I personally think that these A-body style Dodge cars are some of the best from the time, and if I ever get a chance to barn find one of these, I would definitely love to restore it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content like this.